I'm loving the excitement. See, all you need if you're nervous, all you need is Xanax and selfies. That's all you need, right? That is my tagline right there. Xanax and selfies. That's all you need in life. I am so excited to be here. I just want to give a shout out to Katie and Kurt. I mean, seriously, I know firsthand on how to coordinate a conference, and it's not easy. So, first of all, I'm going to apologize. I hate to spell, and so when you look at my PowerPoint, I give you permission to shame me. Because sorry, no shaming. All right, okay, great. Thank you, Mercedes. All right, I want you guys to be prepared because we are going to be using your cameras today, your cell phones, and I'm going to immerse you in the new form of marketing called video marketing. Let me just introduce myself to you. My name is Ernesto. I am a videographer/therapist. I create promotional videos for therapists, and I help you with your messaging and your branding on your videos. So I travel all over the U.S. to create these videos for you because I know your language. And some of you guys have had some videos with me in the past, so I'm really grateful for being here and showing you guys how you can actually do your own video just on your cell phone. I want to have your business, but honestly, the new phones that are out now, I believe they're made by aliens because they're just so amazing, right? So I want you guys to put your phone down first. We're gonna do some mindfulness, right? We're gonna do some mindfulness. Put your phone down. This is what I'm gonna have you do. I'm going to have you do a video today. I want you guys to just sit there and listen to those words I just said. What comes up for you when you hear video? Anxiety. Okay, I want you guys to be mindful of that. Just be present. Now I want you to put your hand on your phone, but do not pick it up. Now, what else comes up for you? Safety, comfort, terror. Who said terror? Cancer. Wow, that's amazing. All right, now here's what I'm gonna have you do. Pick up your cell phone, put it in video mode, don't say anything. Put it in video mode and point the camera to your face and don't say anything. I can already hear panic attacks. Hold it for 10 seconds, starting now. No recording. All right, stop. What came up for you using your video or pointing the camera to your face? Lighting, panic, angles, critical. Facelift. What the hell is happening in this room? I'm going to apologize now because I probably am going to be dropping some F-bombs, okay? All right, so here we go. I'm going to push it just a little bit. We're doing some mindfulness techniques here. I want you now to press record, but do not say anything. Just look at the camera for 10 seconds now. Stop recording. Hold on. What else came up for you? Where did you feel the energy in your body? Face, neck, chest. What? Your gut? Armpits. First it was facelift, now it's armpits. What next? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Now press play. Watch yourself on camera. All right, here we go, you guys. I want you to be mindful at what you are watching. What comes up for you? Oh, my voice. Yes, very comforting, right? What else comes up for you when you watch and replay a video of yourself? Your inner critic is an asshole? What else? You look better. That's awesome! Love it. What else? Absolutely. What else came up for you guys? A deer in the headlights. I want you guys, yes.
So I have been intending to record a video and put it on my homepage of my website. It's been on my to-do list for like 5 or 6 months. And so I actually feel just a little bit of excitement doing this because I'm like, I'm moving out of the stock.
And you are not alone, right? The reason why I'm doing this, you guys, is because all the anxiety that you're feeling right now is a universal emotion that we all feel when you face the camera. Okay? Unless you're an actor, unless you've been doing this for a while, it's going to come natural to you. However, this is what video does. It brings up shame, guilt, fear, anxiety, criticism, everything that we hate about ourselves come out surging through the camera. Am I preaching? Absolutely I am, because this is so true. I've done promotional videos for therapists for so long. One thing that I hear over again when I send their first draft of their videos is, I sound like that? I still have friends? People like me? Oh my gosh, my eyes, there's wrinkles all over the place. Yes, you're getting old. But it's okay. Right? We live in California. You can actually buy or to get somebody to, I don't know, facelift. Right? It's just what, $5,000 to get the facelift? Okay, there you go. Right? So I want you guys to be aware of this, okay? I want you guys to be aware of this. There is a new generation of psychotherapists, and you are not the typical psychotherapist in this day and age. You can use any form of marketing tool now, and you are holding it in your hands. How many of you guys walk around with your cell phone just like it's attached to your body? How many of you guys go to the restroom with it? Okay, don't answer that. Don't answer that. But you all know that's true, right? You guys are watching videos on the crapper. So let me just show you, this is the objective of my talk today. How to identify the needs of your target population and align your visual content accordingly. For those of you who work with depression, clients who have depression, anxiety, there are certain images to use on your website. When someone is going to your website, what are some of the images do they want to see? Ocean, trees, anything that's nature, right? So look and scan at your website to see if it is activating your clients in the wrong way. Does this make sense? You want to create a low-level form of emotional experience when somebody is visiting your website or watching your video. Learn ways to utilize videos and social media to provide psychotherapeutic resources to your target audience. No other time in history that people are going to YouTube, to your videos to find relief. So if you have a video for, let's say, how to decrease depression, right, or how to identify anxiety within someone, they're looking on YouTube for that. How many of you guys look for on YouTube for how-tos, right? It's the same thing. I had a client today that says, you know, you talked to me, you helped me how to do breathing techniques, and I went on YouTube and I saw another therapist who did it better. Thanks. What a jerk. I'm charging you double next time you come into session. Understand the ethical considerations when using video and social media as a mental health professional. Here's one thing that I do warn with anyone that do videos within the mental health. We have a higher responsibility for our communities. We can't just put videos out there that we think is right. We have to think if our videos are going to cause harm to our clients. So we have to speak their language, understand their pain, and communicate that in a very productive manner. The other thing, too, is unfortunately, because social media and videos are so new within the mental health world, there are no such thing as policies. You can actually create a policy, but there's only guidelines. Does this make sense? I'm going to tell you about what the difference is between a guideline and a policy. You can create your own policy, but there are certain guidelines. Oh, the last one, wait, hold on. Let me just look at. So the last one would be utilize live streaming videos. And this is going to be a lot of fun because live streaming videos, I've been utilizing this for maybe about a year and a half now. And I'm going to be using this. Some of you guys use this to put your makeup on. I use it to do live streaming videos because it has perfect lighting, and I'm going to show you how it's done. This is actually maybe about $50 on Amazon. It's called the Light Ring or Vanity Ring. Works well, right? So I'm going to try to convince you as much as possible how videos are going to be beneficial for you and your practice. Here's some of the consumer behaviors. 91% of people have gone into a store because of an online experience. You got to have a website. You got to have a video. 89% of consumers conduct their research using search engine. No other time in history that consumers are incredibly intelligent. 78% of consumers say that posts made by companies on social media influence their purchase. This is absolutely true, you guys. For those of you who are old school and really rely on networking, the next generation is going to judge you based on your social media presence, whether we like it or not. All right, add me on Facebook if you can find me. Hope I put it on public. So let's have some fun. This is what we're going to do, guys. With your cell phones, I want you guys to just do a quick video under a minute and just introduce yourself. And just say something like, hi, my name is Ernesto. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and I work with couples who have ruptured intimate relationships. If you have any questions, please give me a call or visit my website. Easy peasy, right? 5 minutes. Here we go.
talk to us.
Okay.
Session we can help you with your family and give you a better life.
Wow. Awesome. All right, you guys. Wow, you guys actually answered the call to do this video. So you took a step to do a video. What was that like for you? Awkward? Feel better? No more facelift? Nothing like that? No? Exciting? Yes. Anything else that came up for you doing a video? Here's my philosophy. The only way to address your fear is to walk into it. And for those of you who talk to and deal with clients who are always frozen by their fear, you try to help them walk towards it, right? And this is the way that you're going to learn. Some of you guys wanted to do videos since 5 years ago. But you guys were held back by fear and anxiety, this judgment and shame. So one of the things that you might have to do at this point is stop talking and just act. Okay? And for those of you who are EMDR therapists, you know what I'm talking about. You have to keep moving. It's that bilateral stimulus. If you notice, I'm very, very anxious right now, but I'm walking around. This is the way that I deal with my anxiety. So I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on here. Social media marketing, I have to define what this is. Social media marketing is a process of gaining website traffic or attention through social media sites. Social media marketing programs usually centers on efforts to create content. So basically what this is that any of your social media posts, your identity, anything like that is to point towards your website. Your website is your landing page. This is where you engage with your clients. This is where you let your clients know who you are and what you do. The main thing about social media, it shows the human side of you. For those of you who've been following me on social media, I post my food, I post my dogs, my dad, yes. I post a part of my life. Why? Because I wanted to show the human part of my brand. No one wants to work with a robot, right? Video marketing is a new type of internet marketing and advertising in which businesses create 2 to 5 minute video. It could be short videos, it could be any type of videos, but the first time I've ever learned about video marketing was at a real estate agent conference. They were using videos years ago. And it was just me and my supervisor at that time, and we started exploring promotional videos. So I did my first video that night. That was one of the assignments. And I did one on parenting, and it was literally about 8 minutes long because I kept on talking and talking and talking. But I got clients off of that ugly, embarrassing video. I did another one. How many of you guys have ever been to Hawaii? How many of you guys have hiked Diamond Head? Most beautiful place. So I had a selfie stick and my camera, and I did a short video on self-care. I walked up and hiked up Diamond Head and talked about self-care. I got 8 clients off of that video. Of course, it's Hawaii, right? Just put the background of tropics, you'll get clients right away. So here's one thing that I'm always thinking about. Because graduate programs, or my question is, why are therapists not marketing through video? Most graduate programs do not teach marketing for therapists. How many of you guys actually had some form of official training on marketing? Wow. Hey, okay, there's some. I don't remember having one. When I went out into private practice, I was swimming out of, it was really bad. And no wonder we fall under the median, right? Our salaries, it's pretty sad. Insecurities about being in front of the camera. or a camera. Again, this is where all our critical thoughts are in. This is where we shame ourselves. Concerned about blurred boundaries with potential or current clients. You should be concerned about this, actually. But with social media, it is our responsibility to uphold the confidence of the community. There, you have to think about social media marketing and video marketing as a one-way mirror, where your clients can see you on social media and they see what you're doing, but you must uphold the integrity of the profession. So I'm not going to go to Vegas. Oh no, I just really trapped myself big time. I'm not going to go to Vegas, go to Club M or something like that, and then get on the cage and start dancing and almost get kicked out and banned from that club. Not that I had any experience with that at all whatsoever. And then posting that on social media, that's not really upholding the confidence of the profession. No time for marketing. I always question this because if you are so adverse to marketing and putting yourself out there, how many of you guys have some fear of putting yourself out there for marketing? I don't know if it's no time or this idea that you don't really want to put yourself out there. So really think about that. Overwhelmed by the technology and social media platforms, social media and technology is ever evolving and moving, right? They have iPhones coming out every 3 months. I mean, it's over and over and over again, right? The new GoPro 7 just came out, and I just bought the GoPro 6 like 3 months ago. Technology is ever evolving, but here's the good news. There's a lot of technology now that you don't have to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on marketing. You can actually utilize your creativity to create these videos, right? Undiscovered creativity and innovation. Here is where I meet so many therapists from all over the US, and I think to myself, wow, you're very creative. But for some reason, technology makes us so uncreative. Does this make sense to you guys? Why is it that we have so much hold in our hands that we can use these cameras, these audio, whatever it is, and we freeze? Our creativity does not come out at all. Why is that? Fear. Fear of being shamed by other professionals in the field. And let's just face it, it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. Sometimes we're so sensitive when somebody just puts some sort of a GIF on one of our posts that we take offense to. It's like we want to be so serious with our post, and somebody does like a eye-rolling thing, you know, like those GIFs, and then we feel so ashamed, right? Like, what did I do? So we're overly sensitive on social media now that even little gifts like that, or saying things like, well, how come you didn't friend me or unfriend me? Or how come you didn't like my post? What did I do? So here's where I want you guys to start tapping into your creativity, okay? Identifying the needs of your target population, align your visual content accordingly. Give me some of the population or the pain of your clients. What's that? Eating disorders. Okay, with eating disorders, let's help her out here. What type of visuals would you want to see on her website or her content? What do you think? Beaches, ocean, happy. Why? Okay, so I want you guys to listen to that. Beaches, happy people, evokes hope visually. Okay? Anything else? What other pain that your clients are going through? Yes. Couples who haven't had sex in a long time. Let's move on. Just kidding. Okay, hold on. Let me just. What type of visuals are you thinking of? Hand holding? Come on, guys. Let's get a little bit more spicy than that. I'm just kidding. With feet in, I got it. Feet in bed, covers over. Okay, maybe not. No covers. What kind of website are we trying to create here? Sorry, guys. It's getting inappropriate now. Anything else? What else? Sexual trauma. What do you want to see? Visuals. People coming together. Hands holding, signifying unity. What else? Strength. What visuals come up for you when you see strength in your head? Okay, you know what picture came up for me? Yes, a person on the mountain overlooking the horizon. Okay, tap into your creativity. Look at your website to see how you can tweak some of these visual contents because it does matter. You don't want people to stress themselves out when they're visiting your website or your videos. In fact, if you do a video on anxiety, for instance, you can have a 5-minute video just placing your camera on the shore when the water is receding in. You don't have to be the face of your website. You can just go to the beach or a creek or a stream, put your video closer to the edge of the water as the water is coming in and out. That's all you need. And you can also just put a royalty-free music in there of pianos, sound of violins. No, violins kind of make me depressed. But something soothing, right? So you don't have to be in front of a camera. Here's the other thing too. Birds. Okay? Get closer to a hummingbird maybe. Just press record. Something like that. Butterflies. Press record. You don't have to say anything. You can just walk in the woods and just have a video that pans through the woods. The main thing is your website and your videos need to provide some sort of a comfort for your clients. The more they feel that, the more they will align with your message. Does this make sense? All therapists, I believe, are some of the most creative individuals and professionals out there. Why? Because you're always trying to figure out how to help your clients in the most creative way to get them out of a gridlock. You're trying to get them out of that zone where they're in that loop over and over again, feeling like they're not enough. So you have to try to figure out ways, and you are already creative by nature. At least this is what I believe. Sometimes when I create a promotional video for a therapist, and then they're so nervous, weeks before they're filming, on the day of, something switch. They tap into their creativity and who they are. Not even 10 minutes, they're done with the video. How many of you guys have experienced that with me, working with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It actually happens. But sometimes we're so stuck in our heads that we don't get to that place of creativity. I'm a huge positive psychology fan. Okay, I see the optimism part, I see the creativity part, and sometimes fear and anxiety and shame brings that down, and we don't see that part of ourselves. Imagine if you tap into that. And unfortunately, the more confident you are in social media, some people may see that as arrogance, but that's not your responsibility to take on their insecurity. Can I just repeat that again? Exactly. You're not responsible for someone else's shit. Call to action. ethical and legal consideration. Because I've got a lot of, because Ben is here. Say hi, Ben. Sometimes he freaks me out when I talk to him, legal and ethics. But his smile makes me feel calm again. So anytime, Ben, you can kind of go, no, you're wrong. Here's some of the things that I want you guys to be thinking about. Unfortunately, in the world of mental health, there's a lot of business. There's no need for competition. Amen? So some of the things that is appropriate in your videos, provide appropriate referrals to further support other than your video. So basically, you want to point people to places where they can find relief. That's why we go to networking events, because you take their business cards and you want to make sure to give a shout out to people that can actually help them. You don't always have to do it, but if you see fit that it's appropriate to further help. So for instance, for some of my couples, I refer the men in support groups or individual counseling, women to other places too. So there's conjunction therapy, right? Part of the work that we do is making sure our clients get the full experience and extent to therapy. Mention phone numbers to suicide prevention lifelines. Okay, I cannot stress this enough. So for 2019, I'm hosting a retreat to Kauai. Thank you. Unfortunately, the beauty of Kauai is shadowed by the increase in suicide rate among teenagers. No other place on the island where suicide is increasing. MFT Hawaii is making it a point to make mainlanders therapists. So you guys might want to check this out if you want to move to Kauai. They're making it an easier path to get licensed in the state of Hawaii because there's an epidemic, unfortunately, of suicide. One of the things that I'm telling everybody right now, when you do a video on this depression or anything like that, is to give phone numbers or even mention phone numbers of suicide lifelines. Part of the push for the Kauai retreat is to help the Hawaiian culture, the Filipino culture, to understand that counseling has nothing to do with being shamed. It's okay to seek counseling. Unfortunately, my people still do not see the benefits of counseling. That's why they hold a lot of pain for so long. So, and many of them are on social media and have videos, and I post them on YouTube. I share them with friends and families to help alleviate the shame that is associated with my culture about mental health. Here's another one, avoiding guaranteeing healing after watching your videos. I mean, it's pretty common sense, right? But sometimes you can kind of hear those elements of, if you follow these 3 ways to have better sex with your spouse, then you will have the best relationship ever. Or if you follow this breathing technique, A, B, and C, your anxiety disorder will go away. Unfortunately, I've seen that. I know, I don't know. Not anybody in California at all. Because there is such a stigma in all cultures, all ethnicity background, state, you name it, we, as a mental health community, I truly, truly believe that our videos and social media efforts have to extend to furthering the help and support and encouraging further support. This is a huge thing that I think is part of our community to educate, psychoeducate, inform, and give resources to our communities. Videos are the fastest way to do that. I'm gonna pass this. So here's some of the qualities of an effective online presence or persona. Authenticity, the real you. Instagram, you can create beautiful filters, right? And they also have those masking pictures where you can take out the wrinkles. Don't do that, you guys. Talking to a guy who does it. The main thing is authenticity really means you are in line with who you are as a person. So whether you're off camera, you're off social media, when someone meets you, there is no guessing. You are congruent on and off social media. The more you are like yourself on social media, and your personal, being in front of you, the more people will buy something from you. That's why your clients come to you over and over and over again, because they're experiencing a part of you that they need in their life or they want in their life. Is that still true? Or unfortunately, this generation, many of our generations, can smell fake from a mile away. And especially if someone is in pain, they need the genuine, authentic you to journey with them through their healing. Authenticity is not self-disclosure. Just because you're being authentic about yourself doesn't mean you throw your professional identity out the door. My approach to brand identity is called personal branding, which means I mix my personal, authentic personality with my business brand. My main goal is to have Film It, Cav Academy, Cav Family Therapy, which is my group practice, and everything that I do to appear and feel human. That's why I have a lot of humor. I do a lot of things on social media that shows my personality, and you can absolutely do this. However, a lot of us are afraid to be ourselves on social media, which is fine for now. Authenticity is not self-disclosure. What does that mean? What is self-disclosure? What is too much self-disclosure? You don't want to talk about your pap smear. Yes. Anything else? Yes, process and facts. Yes.
So online, on my Twitter account, I network with a lot of other businesses in my area and like the Chamber of Commerce and whatever. And sometimes when I hear about cool stuff going on, I'll retweet it as like, hey, this is a cool date night thing. This is a cool whatever. And if I post pictures of me being there, I don't put my kids in them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I take a bunch of pictures,
Yeah.
but then those aren't the ones that I put my
Yeah. You definitely want to have some boundaries as well too. For those of you, make a choice whether you want to have your kids on your social media marketing or not, or in your videos. But again, you have to think about the difference between authenticity, showing yourself who you are as a human being. So some of the ways that you can translate your persona onto social media is this exercise. Have you guys heard of the Johari window? Wow. I love the Johari window. I'm not going to go in full explanation of it, but a part of the Johari window is looking at the parts of ourselves that we cannot see. So here's some of the things that I recommend for people is that they send out an email to their close friends or relatives or anyone that can give them feedback, and you ask one question. Give me as many words or 10 words that come up for you when my name or my face comes up. Have them email them back, okay? So let me give an example of how I did this. I emailed my close friends and family members, sent them out about 20 emails. I got maybe about 7 back. Actually, I got more than that. So when you get those emails back, you look at all the words that are in common, 4 words that are in common. So let me give an example with this. With mine, I had defiance, inspirational, funny, and creative. So when you look at my social media profiles anywhere, anything that I post, all four of those characteristics are reflected. This is how you keep your boundaries intact. This is how you do authentic marketing, is that you look at those areas that people see, but you don't see, and you blow it up. So I think twice if I'm posting something on social media or do a video, if it does not align with those four characteristics, I do not post. I don't know about the defiance. I still don't understand why people say I'm defiant. I follow rules. I currently work at Hope International University, and the amount of emails I get to turn in paperwork, and I worked at I think it's part of my trauma because I worked at DMH. How many of you guys worked at DMH? Very traumatic, and I think I still hold that trauma. I really do need EMDR for that. So one of the things that you have to look at too is a line between authenticity and professionalism. Your videos, you have to make a decision on your videos whether it can reflect the way that you conduct yourself. Now remember, in the very beginning, I mentioned that professional stance also involves upholding the profession, the mental health profession. And this is the way that you actually tap into understanding that people looking outside of our profession, some of the cultures out there, some of the ethnic groups or groups, look at our profession and we have to somehow prove ourselves to them. So if we are not conducting ourselves in a professional manner, we are perpetuating the lie that mental health is not appropriate when you are experiencing pain. Upholding the profession. Here's one thing I want you guys to understand, and we're going to go into some fun things here. The relationship between YouTube and Google. I don't know if you guys know this, but YouTube and Google are married. Google loves seeing videos on your website. I recommend at least 2-minute video on whatever page you want people to go into. So the website that Brighter Vision has created for me, I've got videos all over the place because now clients are finding your videos from not just your landing page, but other pages on your website. If you need help with a website, please see Brighter Vision. Oh, that's a plug. And he walked away. Nice. The main thing is, Google is putting so much weight because the more time they spend on your website, and the reason why I say 2-minute video is because if a client or someone is visiting your video and they're spending about 2 minutes on your website, that is a long time in the interwebs. Okay? You're capturing that. And plus, if they're staying there a long time and they're clicking to other pages like Contact Me page or About Me page, that's also increasing your visibility on social media, on Google. Okay? You get faster on the first page of Google. In fact, you're 55 times more likely to end up on the first page of Google if you have a website. That's how powerful videos are nowadays. SEOs. 53, not 54. Sorry, guys. I misspoke. So I don't know what the statistics are now because I can tell you that social media is moving towards videos. You've got Instagram, who are moving into 60-second video. Now they opened up within 3 months Instagram videos or Instagram TV. You can go up to 2 minutes. You can go up to 10 minutes of video on Instagram TV. LinkedIn is now toying with live streaming videos. LinkedIn. You can upload about 10 minutes of video on LinkedIn. Twitter is competing. Right now, Periscope, which is their live streaming, has fallen off the face of the earth. They can't compete because Facebook is dominating the Facebook or the live streaming feeds, okay? Remember, when you do a lot of these live streaming videos, you actually engage your audience, and you want to do that, right? So there's two categories of people that you need to market to: potential clients and your referral sources. I don't know about you, but I really look at the activity on social media of the people that I'm going to be referring to for clients. The click-through rate, for those of you who write blogs, how many of you guys blog or write articles? Embedding little videos on there that says, hi, thank you so much for visiting my blog. Hope you enjoyed. My blog is this and that, and please scroll through. If you have any information or want any more resources, please contact me. Just like that, under 60 seconds. Embed that video on your blog. Again, it's engagement, engagement, engagement. When people are reading copy on your website, they're only seeing those words. They're only engaging with you on one level, which is through their perception and they're reading it, right? However, when you are engaging with them through video, they can hear how you sound, they can see you. You're increasing your engagement 4, 5, 6 times. Does that make sense? I follow now people like Terry Real. How many of you guys know Terry Real? He's doing a lot of live streaming videos these days. A lot of these big name, the Gottmans are using live streaming videos now to engage with their audience. The world has become smaller and smaller and smaller. Really amazing stuff. Yalom has been using Skype for years, and we're only figuring all this crap out now. He's still alive, right? Yes, he is. I remember when he came out with how he was supportive of social media or videos on Skype and talking to his clients in Skype. I mean, he got reamed for it. He really did get reamed for it. But now, look at us. We have so many other ways to do video conferencing, right? Here's a psychology of websites, and I got to keep my time here. 5:30 or 5? 5:30, got it. The psychology of converting websites. Conversion on website. Oh my gosh, here we go. There's spelling issues. Simple, clean, and slick look. If you go on Amazon, you see so much words, right? There's so much, and it's so overwhelming. However, remember your website, this day and age, wants more of a minimalist approach where clients can go in, get in information, boom, and they're done. Within a few seconds, when I look at your website, I have to know what you're doing. I think Perry talked about your message, and it needs to be on point. When I make a contact, even on your tagline, I have to know what you're trying to convey and to communicate. And you coupe that with visuals and videos that enhance your message. You have to look at the pain points. So here's the way that I work. On your website, I approach every website from a positive psychology perspective. Instead of talking about your client's pain in the very initial stages of contact, how about contacting them from an initial stage of strength? Let me give an example about this. of how this is done on video. Hi, my name is Ernesto, and I work with inspirational, hopeful individuals who are creative, but at some point in their lives, they've experienced hardship and trauma, and all their creativity goes away. I approached it from an uplifting perspective, but I connected it to their pain and how their pain affects their personality at this point. Does this make sense? That's a positive psychology approach to marketing. Always uplift your message and then connect it to the pain and how that pain affects them in the current moment. I've seen a lot of websites and videos that went straight to the person's pain. If a person is already anxious and in pain, what would be their reaction? I know I'm struggling with that. So sometimes you kind of re-traumatize your clients by those, right? So approach them to a place where, okay, we know that you have the highest potential. I can sense it. I feel it. I know, I don't even know you, but I know that there's a human being that's really, really not reaching their potential. Reach it from that perspective and then uplift them. And then connect their pain onto that. I can tell you now, that is the approach that a lot of people are looking for, especially for parents. How many of you guys work with teenagers and kids? Okay. No parent wants to hear that their child is messed up. You want to tap into the prior belief of the parent, which is, my child is beautiful creation. Tap into that genre, tap into that idea, and then say, you know what? Their pain, their behavior does not define their humanity at this point. That's why I love Mercedes' mission. Mercedes! Hey, there she is. Wow, a lot of great superstars in this room. It's because her approach is really an uplifting approach, because unfortunately she's also tapping into a shame-based culture. I know she's talking to the Filipino culture. So it's not just certain types of culture, but that's reality. Do not, yes, okay, we got that. Use color orange or red. Okay, here you go. Colors really make a difference. When I do promotional videos, I ask the therapist what they do. If they work with clients who are anxious, I encourage them to wear either beige, light blues, and I recommend a background that is in the forest, trees in the background, or at the beach. Why is that? Calming. Right? Calming. Color orange or red, if you have buttons on your website that has contact me and they're bright red or orange, orange and red signifies what emotion? Action. Go, loud. Here. So you want to utilize, this is the psychology, and there's much, much more in some of my trainings on the in-depth of how to convert on a website. So here are some of the keep visitors engaged on your website with videos, written content. I'm not going to go with this. I can actually email. You can actually email everyone this PowerPoint if they want it. Yes? You can go ahead and keep it. So here are some of the things, the technical things that you're going to need for your videos. Now, all you need is really your cell phone. I really do want your business. I really do want your business. But I got to be honest with you. Your cell phone is enough. Really, your cell phone is enough. How many of you guys have bought the new cell phones or iPhone 8, the XS? Holy crap. I gotta tell you, I'm gonna nerd out just a little bit. The iPhone 8, the 7, 8, and the XS, when you put it on video mode, what? Oh, sorry. How about this? How about that? Oh, okay. So all of these videos, if you're walking with on video mode, it looks like you're flying a drone. It has an anti-movement shake to it. So I don't know how they do it, but it's just incredibly amazing. You can go jogging, and it looks like you are flying a drone. Isn't that amazing? It's not shaky anymore. And it's just gonna get better and better and better. Yes, ma'am. The iPad 2, the new iPads that's coming out right now, it's also showing those anti-shake, the image stabilizers. It's just amazing, you guys, amazing. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since we've got some time, who's brave enough to do a live streaming video with me up here? Yes. Give me about 2 minutes to set up, talk amongst yourself. I'll give you a topic. Video marketing. All right, sir, go ahead and put me on Facebook, social media. Perfect. Can we have the lights on, please? Let's have the lights on. Please join me, you guys. If you can see me on social media, if you can see this on social media, boom, everybody's joining in. Go ahead and if you can turn on the lights, let's show the beautiful faces of people out there. Look at that. Engage, guys, engage. If you can turn on the lights, let's show the beautiful faces of people. Here we go. Look at that. You can make comments, you guys. You can see it. You can make there's a delay, but that's okay. Here we go. You can make comments, you guys. You can see it. Oh. So go ahead and turn off the audio. We're just going to go ahead and have people join in. There we go, guys. And join. We're going to wait for a few minutes here. This is a new form of social media marketing to engage people and your audiences, okay? Hi, everybody. This is Ernesto, licensed marriage and family therapist, and I'm here at the Therapy Reimagined conference. I am among some of the most beautiful clinicians from all over Southern California and places in Illinois, and we've got Texas. We've got where? We got someone from Louisiana out here. Oh my gosh. So everyone engage. Where? Ohio? Wow. Look at that. Katie, Kurt, you should be proud of yourselves. I just hope they can sign your CEUs because I don't think they can. So you guys, I'm just here to show the new generation of marketing. And look at all of you guys joining in. For those of you guys who are not here, I am so sorry, you are missing out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pull some people up here because I know that they're in fear, and the only way to address fear is to face it, right? What the heck are you guys writing? Oh, no. What are you guys writing? Say hi, guys. Okay, here we go. Who's going to be my first victim? You want to do it? From Louisiana. Yay! Wow, you know, I was really nervous about today because I didn't know if anybody was going to engage with me, so let's do this. Okay. Hi! Can I get you a hug?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so go ahead and introduce yourself to the world. I got to tell you, 1 trillion people is watching this.
Oh my gosh. I'm Kim McClelland, and I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Wow. So can you tell me a bit more about your practice and what you're doing here, other than being around amazing people?
Well, I just want to kind of reboot my practice and kind of look at what I'm doing and try to do something a little bit different.
Wow, this is amazing. Is this different for you?
They're very, very, very different.
So what's it like for you to be around among these beautiful people here?
It is wonderful, learning lots of new things.
Are you getting inspired?
I am, definitely.
Okay, so how do we get a hold of you if somebody wanted to send you a...
They could go to my website page, which is also going to be redone. So it's, we're redoing everything. Okay, Shreveport Therapist at www.shreveporttherapist.com.
Awesome, you guys. Give her a hand. Thank you so much. So we got a lot of people out here. In fact, you know what? I'm going to bring up Katie and Kurt. I gotta bring them up because they work so hard. Work so hard for this. It is not easy, you guys. So they're coming up. They're becoming my friends, like really, really good friends. And I gotta tell you, Kurt's shirt is a little blinding, orange.
I got to stay on brand.
Yes.
I keep telling him that a color like orange is not a brand. Like there's more to a brand than the color orange.
So these are Kurt and Katie, the brainchild of Therapy Reimagined. Look at the crowd and look at the people here. Amazing.
So awesome.
This is awesome, isn't it? So, okay, what's it like for the both of you to actually see that this actually happened and no one...
It is I have no words. It's just amazing. It's been so wonderful to talk to people and see people in real life that we've talked to online or we've had on the podcast. People have come up. I'm sure you've been getting this all day too, Kurt. Like having our audience come up and say they're listening to the podcast and how much a difference it makes to them. And I can't. Yeah, it's awesome.
People are actually really encouraging you. So, Kurt, tell us about your orange annoying shirt.
So I'm apparently like 6 years old, where I still just have a favorite color, which even at 6 was orange. So. As we were getting ready for the conference, Katie was like, "So are you gonna wear the orange shirt or the other orange shirt or the other orange shirt that you own?" And I was like, "I have something up my sleeve," and
this is what it was.
and this is what it was.
Yes.
So no, it's just I'm so amazed that so many people are coming here and
Green is way better, Mercedes. You're totally right.
that. No, I'm amazed at people who continue to listen to us and to our podcast, and everybody who's come so far to come out to Los Angeles here in October and enjoy our beautiful weather, but just to keep hearing from us. And it's so inspiring to see all this come together, and all of you are really the ones who are making this happen for us. So thank you so much to everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here. I mean, we're going to do more. I'm going to pull up more. I got to tell you guys are doing an amazing job here. I love being here, and thank you so much for inviting me because it's so much fun. You guys are so much fun.
Yeah.
All right, now go.
You're fun too.
Thank you. Now, okay, get out. Thank you. Got a good friend, Ben. Okay, I got to tell you guys this. So Ben kind of freaks me out a little bit. He is, but let's see how he can tap into his humor today. Oh, he doesn't have. Oh, he does have a humor. Ben, thank you so much for being here. This is, so why don't you go ahead and explain to everyone what you do?
So I'm Ben Caldwell, and I do a lot of therapist training and license exam prep, and we have a blog at Psychotherapy Notes where we talk about current professional issues in the field, and I go to our licensing board and to our legislature to try to fight to make this profession better for everyone in it.
I gotta tell you, we need people to advocate for us in the world of mental health, especially here in California, and you are doing such a great job for that. So 2020.
2020. What's happening then?
So, all right. So for 2020, I'm planning Kauai conference, and I'm trying to get Ben to come and be one of my speakers, but he's too expensive. So I want you guys to make comments and say, "Do it for free, Ben." Okay, right?
Yeah, the thing is, I spend so much time fighting for us all.
Okay, thanks, Ben. All right, you gotta go. All right, thanks, guys. No, just kidding.
I spend so much time fighting for therapists to get paid that I would feel like I was selling us out if I went to Kauai for anything less than like $30,000.
All right, challenge accepted. No, I'm just kidding. No, don't. That's not real documented. But thank you so. Thank you so much for all you do for the community. I see everything that you do on social media and your advocacy for the mental health community, and it's incredibly inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you, Ernesto, and thank you for this. This is very inspiring. I appreciate it.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Okay, I got to pull up one more person. I know we're out of time here, but I want to bring you guys up. I really do. Hold on real quick. I got to bring you up. Okay. So I gotta say this. Man, I'm gonna get emotional. What the freak? No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So I gotta tell you, out of all the promotional videos I've done, and let me just back up a little bit. You really helped me a lot with stepping outside of my comfort zone. She was one of the first ones at a conference a while ago. 3 or 4 years. MAC conference, right? Yeah. 3 or 4 years ago. My goodness. I was really young in my videography business, and why don't we step here? Yeah. I was really young in my videography business, and you were one of the first ones that came up, and she nailed her video under 2 minutes. Amazing, composed woman. So introduce yourself to the world.
I'm Diane Wingert. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, coach, and consultant in Pasadena, California.
So tell me some of the things that what was it like for you the first time you did a video?
It was super fun to work with you. I'd never done a video. I've never been on video of any kind before. And I had written something, and then I just didn't want to do that. And you gave me the opportunity to work with a teleprompter. I didn't want to do that. And I said, you know what, it's going to suck, but let's just run with it. It was one try, one take. Even I had to admit it was awesome, and I'm a frickin' perfectionist. And it was so fun that it solidified our relationship, but it totally changed the way I felt about being on camera as a therapist.
Awesome. Well, I just had to show everybody the world who you are. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys. So this is the form of social media. Okay, this is the form that we're up against, and you can utilize this. And it doesn't have to be stressful. It can be fun, right? So hopefully you guys are inspired to utilize this type of marketing. It's not so bad, right? When you have a friend, or making it a little bit more exciting for you, right? So if you guys have any questions, my information is on the pamphlet. I would love to talk to you. If you need any help with your videos, please reach out to me. This is absolutely my honor to be here and to be among you guys. So let me just close this off. All right, you guys, we're going to close off. This has been an incredible experience. The next time Kurt and Katie does this again, please do not miss out, because seriously, there's a lot of people that you can meet here. All right, signing off. Aloha. Okay, you guys. We're going to close off. Thank you again for coming. My information is there for you. I hope you're inspired. I will see you guys tomorrow, right? I have a thought bubble thing. Thank you again, guys. Aloha. Bye-bye.